Namaste viewers, welcome to Degula channel. Today we will see the story of Arjuna, somewhat a rare story. His fight, his confrontation with Ashvatthama. We will see this story in this a little while. In this, it's a small story. Arjuna, he was one of the Pandava brothers. He was born to Kunti from the grace of God Indra. He is also the father of Shrutasoma and Babruvahana, Veera Babruvahana we call. Arjuna had a son named Iravan with Ulupi. Ulupi, his wife. Arjuna had several wives. One of them was Ulupi. And he had a son by name Babruvahana. He had married the daughter of Manipura. And then he had a son called Babruvahana. The story goes in a significant incident. Draupadi gets angry, the wife of Pandavas. Incidentally, Draupadi was the wife of all these Pancha Pandavas. She was deeply aggrieved when her sons, Upa Pandavas they were called, Upa Pandavas were killed by Ashvatthama when they were asleep. Small children, they were asleep in their house. This fellow Ashvatthama comes and then just chops off their head and then goes away because of certain other thing which his father was killed. So out of great fury, great anger, he kills all these Pandavas so that the Pandava race should never be there. That is what he had decided. Ashvatthama was a warrior from the Kaurava side. And after the killing of these Upa Pandavas, Draupadi was in great grief. She demanded that Arjuna cut off Ashvatthama's head and bring it to her as revenge. She asked Arjuna to go and then cut off Ashvatthama's head and then bring it and show it to him. Arjuna, although initially he was unwilling to harm his Drona's son, Dronacharya's son Drona was his guru also. So he wasn't to harm this Drona's son. Nevertheless, he pursued as Draupadi wanted his head. He pursued Ashvatthama. Upon capturing Ashvatthama, he captured Ashvatthama. Ashvatthama was running away. He thought that this furious fellow will kill me. So he was running away. Arjuna ran and then captured him, tied him, and brought him there. But Arjuna was moved by the pleas of Ashvatthama's mother, Gautami. Gautami, she was pleading, oh, please, I have only this son, don't you spare him. Like this, she was requesting. And Arjuna, with his own sense of righteousness, he decided, okay, let me leave this fellow. Let me not kill Ashvatthama. But instead, he bound him, then bound him with ropes and then brought him to Draupadi. He showed that, see, I have brought this fellow, whatever you want to do, you do. At that time, Draupadi's request and with Lord Krishna's guidance, Krishna was always there. He said, all right, don't do all these things. You release this fellow. Arjuna chose to release Ashvatthama. He spared his life, but not without he had to just punish him. No? So, something he did. He removed Ashvatthama's crest jewel. He had a jewel. It was embedded in his body. He removed it, symbolizing a disgrace to him. and banished him as a punishment for his heinous actions. See, killing, those days it was really a heinous crime where people never used to fight with civilians. Now it is the other way. People in guerrilla war and all these things, they attack civilians. That is the tragedy of this Kali Yuga. Anyway, during those days, these kinds of things, if somebody did, it was very heinous. Nobody would do all these kinds of things. So, this incident reflects the complex moral and ethical dilemmas. See, Mahabharata is known for its complex dilemmas, not dilemma, trilemma, multiple, they are not, they are unable to decide complexities, ethical dilemmas faced by the characters in the Mahabharata. And this particular incident showcases Arjuna's compassion and sense of duty. Even in the face of great personal tragedy, injustice, all these things, he had the sense of compassion and sense of duty. With this small story, we're going to conclude this episode. Please like, share, and then subscribe to our channel. Thank you, viewers, for your time.